And, you know, when she go out, she go out all the time. Call me when she go out. Go out with her girlfriends. I'm in the house. So she talking about, all right, boo, I'm going out with me and I'm like, okay. You sitting in the house and then you like, bloop, 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 bloop. What you doing? I'm in the house. I'm on my way. You know, so.
I had another question from Cassandra out I think from Arkansas. She wants to know, when men step out, you know, before they step out, do they tell? Shout out to Arkansas too. When men step out, do they let their significant other know? I mean, far as sexually, if they're not getting what they need sexually, do they let them know, or they just step out?
I think that goes back to the how you and your person relate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you got an open relationship with your person, you should be able to come to them first and speak on certain things that you know you're not doing. Don't let it get to the point, or don't talk about it to somebody else. That's the way I feel. Like, I mean, as men and women, if we in this relationship, what we talk about, it shouldn't go no further than what it is. Now, I don't know. Like, for certain people, like, once like to say, if you're thriving for attention from your female, and she's not giving it to you. So I mean, but you understand. Well, you kind, not saying you understand, but you understand. Like, okay, like, as women, y'all go through things, and as men, we go through things. As you get a certain age, things don't work the same. You know what I'm saying? So if you feel as though as a man or a woman, hey baby, I'm saying we're not meeting in the middle no more. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Are you losing interest? Or, I'm saying, somebody else, the last thing you want to say is somebody else got your attention before you step out. But if you understand the situation, I'm saying, you work on it. But if once you do that and it's not working, you got to do what you got to do. I'm not saying it's wrong, but it's right.
Right.
It's not wrong, but it's right.
Yeah. So that's the way I feel about it.
How you feel about it?
Well, I agree with him. If you want to go out and do it, you better think long and hard.
Yeah.
What's going to be the consequences once I break
make
the
this
news
move.
now I'm going out
Right.
with this other girl.
Well, fuck this other dude.
If I already know that, I want to make what we have work, no, I'm not going to say it. But if I already know that what we have is dead, over and done with, yeah, we're going to have this conversation. We're going to put it out there.
I don't think it's had to be dead or done. I just think fellas don't like to say, if y'all, any relationship, you know what I'm saying, it's all, I mean, I put communication before anything.
True.
If you don't communicate, man, you don't have nothing. Because I'm not, I mean, I hate to be like, well, after the fact is like, well, you never said, y'all done broke up over some bullshit or whatever, and then down the line, you know what I'm saying, yeah, you never communicated. And then like, damn, I didn't know. And that's a bad thing to say when you love somebody or been in a relationship with somebody, and then everybody that moved on, and you never said, well, I didn't know. That's lack of communication. So put it out there, man. I mean, fuck it. Put it on the table and let it lay what it lay. You're either going to check it, respect it, or get butt naked. So that's what it's going to be about.
I said butt naked. But we got tonight segment is about you guys, your comments, everything y'all, sent. We're trying to answer all questions. And the last question we have is from Tanya out California. Shout out to Cali. Shout out to Tanya. We appreciate the email, but she wants to know if a guy's dating someone and they break up, can his ex, a guy friend, date her too? Is that off limits, or will she for the streets? We want to know. We about to, is she for the streets? If I'm dating someone, I ain't dealing with no more. Can my man deal with her? Or it's a no-no. Is it breaking the man code? Let's talk about it. Is it breaking the man code?
I would say,
if I hit her and I'm done with her,
right?
If you seen her, you want to talk to her.
If me and you, 100%, boys, no, I wouldn't I wouldn't go after her. You know, out of respect. You know, that's. I mean, you got a lot of guys that do it, just wait. But then again, you got to look at it.
Waiting to cut.
Some people look at it like, all right, well, I waited.
Yeah, it's my
I waited
turn.
5-10 years, and it just happened to happen that way. Is that right? Is that wrong? You know.
What you think?
I'm more or less like, it depends on how my homeboy felt about it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If it was just a pass along, and I mean, you know, then I know he ain't had no fear. Well, he need to be real with himself.
Right.
Now, if he tell me like, yo, go ahead and try your hand, and my hand is like to say I get her, for whatever reason, she trying to give me something. You know what I'm saying? I'm at that point. Then again, no, I don't do that's disloyal. But if she came at me and be like, yo, I mean, I've been watching you since I was with Joe, but you know, my man, not saying you, but he's like, yo, that's just something I'm doing. Fuck her, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, she's for the street. But deep inside, you know what I'm saying, he feels some type of way. So I really feel like, you know what I'm saying, if he introduced, like to say, if I know that they had, interaction, I ain't dealing with you. I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because first and foremost, you know what I'm saying, when I knew y'all was dealing with it, it's different between like, you know, I meet a female and then I'm like, yo, I met this little broad, blah, blah, blah. And then she see me with yo and be like, yo, that's you know him? That's my man. I used to mess with him back in the day. Now, if I come to yo and he's like, yo, that was my little short, that was my little heart, I can't deal with her. But it was, if he say like, yo, go ahead, you know what I'm saying? That was back when I was in college or whatever, you know what I'm saying? She was, you know, she was a pass along. I'm gonna go ahead and get it, you know what I'm saying? If it's like that, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and get it like it's supposed to be getting.
Get good.
Right?
I feel what
So
you
how
said
you
there.
feel about it?
Well, I think, you know, I normally don't do that, you know. Back in the day when I just didn't do it just because my man might have had feelings for the chick.
Right.
Right.
And he still probably do, even though he might not dealing with it anymore. So I just don't want nothing come between me and him.
Right.
So I just wouldn't do it, you know.
Yeah.
So I just
Your loyalty, and it's like to say, you know, once it's put out there, like even like, you know, if he said like, nah, yo, that was my little shorty in college, she held me down, boy, I was feeling with shorty. You know, but he was like, man, I hooked up with her, you know what I'm saying, and you know, she was a skeezer that got skis.
right. She got skis, but
All right, but what happened? What happened? He say all that. He was like, but I wasn't ready for it. What she wanted to offer,
because
I wasn't ready for.
Well, like to say, well, I know you have feelings for her. So
Well, he don't have feelings for it if he's telling you
nah,
what she had to offer. I wasn't on that level right now.
Nah.
I wasn't trying to pursue that route.
I don't think I would deal with it. I mean, because like to say, it was already explained. Like to say, he had to have some feelings, or she had some feelings towards him to express to her, flexing like, I really like you. And he might not have been ready for it, but
Right.
one way or another, he let's say they fell apart. So I mean, you know, like to say, at the time he said, yo, what she was trying to do, I couldn't do. Because more or less, I didn't want to hurt her feelings.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, yeah, he still had, you know, he felt enough where as though he would just like leave her alone, then lead her on.
my thought is, when I was younger, reason why, because I felt as though if I messed with a chick and she used to mess with my man,
She was off limits.
I feel like me and my man got on bad terms, and I felt for the chick. He gonna always say, yeah, I used to mess with Shorty, that was my old side piece.
Right.
When I was younger, that's how I thought. So that's why I just never pursued a chick my man was dealing with, if he was
Right.
my man. Because I don't want him, if we ever got off, you know, bad terms, yeah, he messed with my old chick, used to smash her, do that,
Right.
you know what I mean, all this and that. You know, so I just left it alone. I ain't feel like, you know, all that extra. So I just left it alone.
Understandable.
Okay, let me ask y'all this, right? Let's say you meet a female, she's from, like to say, she's from down south. what I'm saying, bad. But she changed her life. She used to be a stripper. I mean, but you know what I'm saying, she was getting money stripper, but now she done changed her life. She done moved on with her life. And like I say, she living here. But when she go home, she take you home. And you know what I'm saying, the car horns don't stop beeping.
I'm in love with a stripper.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Only
saying?
thing I can say is, Lord have mercy.
So do you look at her as like a bad person or
No. I don't look at her as a bad person.
No.
Just,
everybody got a past?
I mean,
Right.
she can have a past, but
I look at it as most strippers that I came across. I look at it. What are you doing it for? Are you doing it for money? Are you putting yourself through school? What's going on?
Now when I say stripper, I mean, okay, let's just say a misguided female.
I mean, the bottom line is she misguided stripper.
Stripper,
no matter
okay,
whatever,
or
whatever she was.
She was looking for love.
Right. She was looking for love, hate, whatever she was
Yeah.
looking for in the strip club. But
Not in a strip club, but just like to say she was sleeping around.
I ain't that one.
Okay.
So she can have a past. I ain't saying we can't be friends, and I ain't discriminating. You know, I ain't saying we can't be friends. I'm just saying ain't gonna be no,
So you ain't capping her.
ain't gonna be no wife.
Captain. She not
Ain't no
capping.
capper, ain't no captain save, ain't none of that. But I'm saying there's nothing against her. Don't get it twisted. I don't got nothing against strippers. I love strippers. You know what I mean? But what I'm just saying is it's just everybody got that preference. I mean, you got a pass. I don't want to be out and some dude be like, oh, I remember Shorty used to twerk that. I used to throw them dollars up. You know what I mean? But to each his own. It ain't for me.
Well, I mean, just to say you got into her. I mean, like to say, I mean, you done built with this female. I mean,
I ain't getting into it.
okay, all right. You know what I'm saying? You know, like females
Say
are
if you
real.
got into it.
Well, I mean, if females got they real secretive.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, like to say now the female that you met, she's corporate. You know what I'm saying? She got her shit in order. You know what I'm saying? And when you met her, she was corporate and got her shit in order.
What would you do?
Shit, man, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got a pass. Shit, I
What
mean,
would you do?
I'm going to stay with her. If I mean, like to say, I can't judge nobody by their past.
And I can't knock for that.
Right. So, you know what I'm saying? As long as she ain't do it here, so, you know what I'm saying? We good.
You gotta be an out of town
Yeah,
stripper.
you gotta be out of town stripper. You know what I'm saying? Not in DC. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be a little further down the road. I don't want nobody running up on me, you know what I'm saying, asking my baby for no damn autograph.
Hell no. Like I said, you know, it depends on your skin level. I mean, I don't know if I got that type of skin level to deal with it, you know, but like I said, back then, we can be friends with benefits back then, but I don't know about all that longevity because I ain't, you know, I don't know if I can handle all that shit, you know, just because you was out there, you know what I mean, twerking and
Shit. I think it's all about how we kicking it. If I'm feeling her, we doing good, and that she was a stripper 10, 15 years before I met her, and what we got is good. Well, you know, I have to go with the road. I want to
also, let me
push forward.
let me clarify something.
I might have to put the music
If
on
you-
in the room.
If you're a stripper, but there's a difference between a stripper and a performer. If you're a performer and you're doing your job and you're performing and you're doing what you do to get your money, that's a difference. You're just putting on a show, dancing, you know, yeah. But if you're doing extracurricular shit, it's a different. Now we talking, yeah.
Porn star.
Porn star. But if you're just performing,
You about
doing your
that
job, you about your business, and you got a mission, you got a goal,
Right.
and you know, you got a plan. But if you just somebody ain't got a plan, you doing extra shit on the side.
Right.
That's where the problem comes in.
Yes.
So
Now
we're
that-
gonna clarify
that-
that.
yeah, that's
where
different.
the problem comes.
That's
in.
different.
Right.
It's one thing to be stripping,
And
to be
yeah,
putting yourself to college,
you dancing, yeah.
to take
you're
care of your
dancing.
life.
You don't
But
do nothing
it's
but
another
dance.
thing to be stripping,
And you
and
going
then in
to
the back room,
champagne room.
you getting fucked.
Yeah,
You know, somebody painting your face.
yeah.
Nah, I can't.
Well, you
I
doing
can't
extra
accept
for the
that.
cash. You know what I'm saying? You dashing for cash.
Get put in bucked
Yeah.
and
No,
ducked.
nah, I can't. But shit, yo, it ain't no. Honestly, bro, it ain't no motherfucking difference out. Excuse me. You got females out here that ain't stripping, but letting niggas buck them and fuck them for free.
Yeah.
Buck them and
what I'm saying? But
Yeah, I'm very-
if you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, everybody has a past.
Yes.
If I mean, come on, man. If any of us sat down and wrote down our past, man, some of us wouldn't be with nobody.
Ain't that the truth?
You know what I'm saying? And really, like to say, you know, and mean, as both of us, we might not put everything on the paper, and it still be like, I can't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? And be like, nigga, that's only half of the shit I done. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you still you can't fuck with me now?
Yeah. Imagine if you knew everything.
Right, if you knew everything. So, I mean, you know, it's just like, I mean, you know, I don't know. I mean, like to say, it was an old saying, when I was younger, you know, dudes be like, oh, she a freak. You know, that brought a freak. I ain't never had her, so she ain't no freak to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know?
Freak ball.
Yeah, she a freak ball, but you know what I'm saying? And then you gotta watch that shit because that's feelings.
Yeah.
Dudes
Most of the
yeah.
time it's done out of hatred.
It's not out of hatred.
Yeah.
It's just like, you know what I'm saying, a female see a dude out with a female. I mean, a female see another dude out that she like, you know what I'm saying? Now he's a whore, he ain't shit. Hey, he ain't call you back. Because you showed him that, you know what I'm saying, you wasn't worth calling back. So, you know what I'm saying, that don't make him a whore or he ain't shit. It's just like, for whatever reason, you wasn't what he was looking for. You know, so, I mean, it's all about hating. I mean, not saying hating, but, you know, it's all about your levels of maturity. You know, and then, like I said, man, I mean, you know, everybody has a past, and then nobody past is perfect. You know, because some things that, like to say, you might not have done, they done done, and you be like, I would never do that. But you know what I'm saying, that doesn't make them a bad person.
We just want to thank everybody for sending in their comments. Let's keep sending them in. We're going to keep commenting. We're going to keep responding to all the lovely ladies that, you know, sent their emails and messages. You know, we're just going to try to get to everybody's comments. You know, we always try to give our input and say what we feel. So I want to thank everybody and look forward to the next show. So
Yeah,
peace and
please
blessings.
send them in. I mean, we will try to talk about everything, and if we don't talk about it, just put it in the comments and let us know, you know what I'm saying, some of the things we need to work on.
And like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe, please. Thank y'all for having, and have a good night.
Good night.